Warning: this game contains subject matter such as suicide, depression, and self-harm. If you or anyone in the room are sensitive to these topics, this game may not be for you. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyway guys, if you are watching on YouTube, welcome back to this week's episode of Doki Doki Literature Club with Friends. I'm here with my friend Aren. You all know him, you all love him. He's great, he's super funny, and he's made this series really, really awesome. And if you're watching here on Twitch and you're just continuing from where we left off, so let's just continue.
Let's get right back into it.
Monika is asking us to share our poems with each other.
So, quick recap. Sayori wasn't feeling too good. She was kind of sitting by herself a little bit.
Kind of dismissed everybody, didn't want to interact with anyone, especially us.
Which was a little bit weird for us. But there was a little bit of an incident with Yuri as well, because I think she misunderstood our feelings for Sayori, exactly. So I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of wooing Yuri back into where we want her to be.
But we may have a chance to do that this weekend as we prep for the festival. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. All right. Well, let's continue on. Get the mouse out of the way, or cursor for those who are more proper.
I just call it the mouse.
Okay, and we will continue on. Monika, why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright.
Let's actually go to Natsuki first, this time.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that.
Yeah, no thanks. Ooh. You didn't even... Next. Well.
And that's Natsuki anyway. So now we go to Monika.
Yeah. Hi, Aren. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure.
Your voices are so much better than mine.
I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Your style's gotten so refined, Aren. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
Yeah, because I don't like you. And I don't like Natsuki.
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked this whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
We do.
We do, yeah. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well... Can you get off of my back, Monika?
What are you, my mom?
Ugh. I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. No, you don't. You just want to get involved with that.
But you don't want to tell Monika that, let's be honest. If you were in this situation, do you think you'd ever tell, like, the president that, yeah, I'm here to woo one of the club members, so go fuck yourself?
Oh, yeah, I totally would.
You would?
Yeah.
In, like, high school, you?
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, you're technically a second-year student in this game, so grade 10. Grade 10, you. Second year.
Yeah.
You're grade 10.
Grade 10 is first year.
No, that's grade 9. Here.
Okay, well, I'm not from here. So, second year
Okay, so
Is grade 11?
grade 10. You're a grade 10 student.
Okay. Anyway, continuing on. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. She's gonna be opening up her legs. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the
Twilight sky.
Twilight sky. Okay, I thought that was like a U and then a weird.
Yeah.
Twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow.
And there you go. So what do you think that's about? I think we should take some time to talk about the different poems, because they do mean a lot about the characters. So what are your thoughts on that?
Do genuinely?
Shut up. What are your thoughts on that? Like, what do you think she's talking about?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's...
Well, as you've said, it's like, I know everything, and therefore everything means nothing. I think that's, like, the biggest takeaway here is, like, Monika has no drive anymore. She's just, like, floating on the wind because that's all she can do. She's...
Good point.
And as of this point, I'm pretty much going in blind myself. I mean, I went through the weekend, but that's about it. Like, I stopped at the weekend.
Okay. Alright, well, let's continue on. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my own mind, so that...
It was kind of on my mind.
So that's what I wrote about. I see. Move this mouse out of the way. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Not
That's
true at all.
True.
You'd be able to write about your happy feelings yet.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Well, hate to break it to you, you are a two-dimensional creature because you're on a screen.
Did you not notice something though? Usually when someone says that, it's always like humans aren't one-dimensional. She expressly said two-dimensional.
confidential. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's like almost having your own little literature club, don't you think?
And that's definitely true. Like if you don't have someone that shares a common interest with you and you try and share that with them and they don't pick up on it, then you're not going to get that feedback that you really want.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes you and I such good friends, is like we like Ruby and we talk and we theorize about all that stuff. We like video games, we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. And like we have that same interest in doing a lot of that stuff. So it's very important for you as a viewer or as a person to just find something you enjoy and stick with that, and find other people who like that same kind of stuff. Not because you want to like fit in with them, but just because they have experience.
You're getting really philosophical here right now.
Sorry, keep going.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you.
Alright, Yuri or Sayori? Let's go Yuri.
We're gonna go here.
Yuri. We don't like Yuri. Oh man, she's so cute.
She really is.
Aren, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. You're pretty spectacular too.
Easy on the
I
eyes.
can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
She's smiling though, she's not frowning in this case.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Aren, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people, just would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who would make fun of that body type? My God.
For real?
Right. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Wrong voice. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Aren. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings and all I can do is with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. Oh,
Yuri, you're making my heart melt.
That I really understood what was missing all this time.
Oh my...
But I haven't really done anything. No. It's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. Okay, I'm sorry I lost the voice, but this is just getting really good. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Aren. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Oh, Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. Okay.
This is new. I haven't seen this.
No? Ooh, okay. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, that's so good!
Your raised arm?
Yeah.
Your raised arm?
Yeah.
This is about you.
This is literally about
you. It's
Yeah.
about me. It's about the character.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we continue?
Wow.
Because okay, so again, talking about the poems real quick, it's like she's finally given up on just trying to impress everything and just doesn't matter. She's been trying to shield herself from everything, and now she just doesn't care.
Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. ... Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. I wouldn't know either. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Netsuki said she wrote about, meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. ... Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together, despite my inability to make contact.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but her face just shifted into a smile.
Yeah, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? And Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monika says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Oh, that's hilarious. I love how Yuri's like, yeah, I know Monika's gonna butt in. Yeah.
The fucking bitch.
I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away.
And share your poem
tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Liar.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Aren.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
More specifically, Yuri.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori, tell Monika.
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange now?
Hey?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show us some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, she picks the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I guess I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Aren.
The one who is truly useless. Yep, I am truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you gave one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's... Is Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Aren may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Now, how hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Aren to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Aren to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he'd be interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying that, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Aren, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. Oh, come on. We know we're going with Yuri. We're picking Yuri. We're picking Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Aren?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be helping her. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be really very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling...
Oh, everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. Yeah, we can. So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
She's looking forward to it, guys.
Do you feel the same way, Aren?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki... What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Aren picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words.
When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone, but I begin to understand.
Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
We're going to head out right now?
Hang on.
Oh.
Because now that Sayori's gone, we might have a chance to walk home with Yuri.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Alright, well, I I guess you'll just have to find out in the next episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. For those of you that are watching the stream, we are going to continue from here on out, but if you're watching on YouTube, we will see you next week. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if you like what you've seen. And as always, I will catch every single one of you on the flip side.